embrace the struggle. True growth is born in the crucible of struggle. It's not the moments of ease and comfort that define who you are. It's the times when everything feels like it's crumbling, when you're questioning whether you can take another step. That's when your potential is being shaped. Growth, by its very nature, demands discomfort. It's supposed to be hard. If it were easy, everyone would do it and it wouldn't mean anything. Now, think about a seed breaking through the soil. It has to push through darkness, compact earth, and resistance just to reach the light. That's not a flaw in the process, that is the process. And the same is true for you. The struggle you face is not an obstacle, it's the path. Every moment of frustration, every setback, and every ounce of resistance is molding you into someone stronger and more capable than before. It's life's way of sharpening you, chiseling away the excess to reveal your true form. When you face a challenge and your first instinct is to step back to seek an easier way, ask yourself this: what am I robbing myself of by avoiding this struggle? Because the truth is, avoidance doesn't eliminate the challenge. It only postpones the inevitable and diminishes your growth. Every time you lean into the struggle instead of shying away, you're telling life, I'm ready. I can handle more. And that's the key, handling more. Struggle isn't a punishment, it's preparation. The universe, the world, whatever you want to call it, doesn't give more responsibility, opportunity, or success to those who avoid the hard stuff. It gives it to those who prove they can endure, adapt, and grow. The discomfort you're feeling isn't a sign to stop. It's a signal that you're expanding beyond your limits. There's beauty in the struggle when you shift your perspective. Instead of seeing it as something to be endured, see it as something to be embraced. Think of it like lifting weights. If you've ever been in the gym, you know the burn that comes from pushing your muscles past their current limits. That burn isn't pleasant, it's intense, it's grueling, but it's also where the growth happens. Your muscles tear just enough to rebuild stronger. That's exactly what happens when you face life's challenges. Each struggle is a repetition in the gym of your soul. And every moment you push through builds a version of you that's stronger, more resilient, and ready for greater challenges. The hard truth is no one can face the struggle for you. This is where you're on your own. Sure, others can cheer you on, they can provide encouragement, but no one can do the reps for you. No one can carry the weight of your dreams or endure the discomfort required to make them real. This part of the journey is deeply personal, and that's where the magic happens. When you realize that you don't need someone else to rescue you because you're more than capable of rescuing yourself. Remember this, every great achievement, every moment of triumph is preceded by a season of struggle. The people you admire, the ones who seem to have it all together, didn't get there without battling their own demons and enduring their own storms. The difference is they didn't run from the hard parts. They leaned in. And so can you. The struggle is proof that you're growing, that you're daring to reach beyond the ordinary and step into something extraordinary. It's supposed to be hard because you're supposed to rise above. So the next time you feel the weight of resistance pressing down on you, don't shrink. Stand tall, push back, and remind yourself, this is what transformation looks like. In solitude, we find our true strength. And there's something profoundly empowering about standing on your own, relying on no one but yourself to push forward. It's not an easy path, and it's not meant to be. The power of self-reliance isn't in proving you can do it all alone to the world. It's in proving it to yourself. Because when you strip away the noise, the opinions, the crutches of others, what you're left with is the raw, unfiltered truth of your abilities and determination. There will be moments when you feel isolated, where the weight of your dreams feels like too much to bear alone. You'll look around for someone to lean on, someone to help carry the load, and there may be no one. And that's okay. That's the moment where you discover what you're truly made of. Because in the absence of external support, you'll find an internal reservoir of strength you didn't know you had. That's the gift of doing it alone. It reveals to you a depth of resilience and power that might have remained hidden otherwise. When you rely too heavily on others, you risk losing sight of your own capabilities. It's tempting to seek constant advice, validation, or assistance, but too much reliance can dilute your clarity and diminish your ability to take decisive action. When you're alone, the decisions are yours, the consequences are yours, and most importantly, the victories are yours. That's how you build unshakable confidence, not through borrowed strength, but through your own efforts and determination. Some people fear being alone because it means facing their own doubts and insecurities without distraction. But those moments of solitude are where the real breakthroughs happen. When there's no one to lean on, you're forced to confront the obstacles in your path head on. And it's in those confrontations that you discover just how resourceful and creative you can be. You start to see that the solutions were always within you. You just needed the space and the challenge to uncover them. Self-reliance doesn't mean you reject help or collaboration when it's truly needed. It means you trust yourself first and foremost. You trust that you have what it takes to start, to endure, and to finish, even when no one else believes in your vision or understands your journey. It's not about isolating yourself from the world. It's about standing firmly on your own 2 feet, knowing you can handle whatever comes your way. The truth is, the journey of self-reliance isn't easy, but it's profoundly rewarding. When you achieve something on your own, the pride and fulfillment you feel are unmatched. It's not just about the end result. It's about the transformation that happens along the way. You become stronger, more capable, and more aligned with your true potential. This journey also teaches you to be grateful for the challenges, because every time you overcome something on your own, you're reminded of just how powerful you are. You realize that the struggles weren't setbacks, they were setups for growth. They were the fires that forged your strength and resilience. So when you find yourself alone on your path, don't see it as a disadvantage, see it as an opportunity. It's a chance to prove to yourself what you're capable of. It's a chance to grow beyond your limits and step into the version of yourself that can handle the greatness you're striving for. Because in the end, doing it alone isn't just about surviving. It's about thriving, growing, and becoming the person you were meant to be. Hardship is often misunderstood. People see it as an obstacle, a reason to pause, or even a sign that they're on the wrong path. But hardship isn't something to fear or avoid. It's a necessary part of the process. It's through hardship that you develop the qualities needed to sustain success, not just achieve it. The struggle strengthens you in ways comfort never could. Think of the most valuable lessons you've learned in your life. Did they come during times of ease, or did they emerge from challenges that tested your limits? It's easy to look back and connect the dots, but in the moment, hardship feels heavy. It feels endless. But that weight you're carrying is building your capacity. It's forging qualities like patience, discipline, and resilience. These are the tools you'll need to handle greater challenges in the future, and there's no shortcut to acquiring them. When you face hardship, you're not just learning to overcome obstacles, you're learning about yourself. You begin to see how much strength you truly have, how adaptable you can be, and how resourceful your mind becomes under pressure. It's like a muscle being pushed to its limit. Without that resistance, there's no growth. Without the strain, there's no strength. The very struggle that feels like it's holding you back is what's propelling you forward. There's also a hidden benefit to hardship. It teaches you to appreciate the journey. When things come too easily, they're often taken for granted. But when you fought, endured, and sacrificed to achieve something, you value it in a way that others simply can't. That sense of pride and fulfillment isn't just a reward. It's fuel for the next challenge. It reminds you of what you're capable of and inspires you to aim even higher. Hardship also sharpens your vision. When everything feels difficult, it forces you to focus on what truly matters. The distractions fall away and you're left with a clear understanding of your priorities. You learn to let go of what's unnecessary and pour your energy into what's essential. That clarity is a gift, and it's often one that only hardship can provide. So it's important to understand that the value of hardship isn't just in surviving it, it's in using it. The lessons you gain from difficult experiences are meant to be carried forward, applied, and shared. They make you a better decision maker, a more empathetic leader, and a stronger individual. Every struggle you face adds another layer to who you are, preparing you for the challenges to come. Hardship doesn't just reveal your weaknesses, it amplifies your strengths. It forces you to dig deeper, to access parts of yourself that you didn't know existed. It's in those moments of struggle that you discover your resilience, your determination, and your ability to adapt. Those qualities don't just help you overcome the current obstacle, they become part of who you are. They shape your character and prepare you for whatever lies ahead. So the next time you find yourself in the midst of hardship, resist the urge to back away or wish it were easier. Instead, remind yourself that this is part of the process. The difficulty isn't a barrier, it's a bridge. It's the path that leads to the person you're becoming, the dreams you're chasing, and the life you're building. Embrace it, learn from it, and trust that it's shaping you in ways you can't yet see. Hardship is not the enemy, it's the catalyst for your greatest growth. In the end, the challenges you face, the struggles you endure, and the hard roads you walk alone are not there to break you, they're there to shape you. Every difficulty, every moment of doubt, and every ounce of resistance is part of a greater design. It's forging a version of you that's capable of achieving the extraordinary. The path may be lonely at times, and it may feel relentless, but that's where the magic happens. Because in the moments of solitude, you find strength. In the face of hardship, you build resilience. And when you lean into the struggle instead of running from it, you unlock potential you didn't know existed. The process isn't supposed to be easy. If it were, the rewards wouldn't be as meaningful. The hard work, the perseverance, and the determination to keep going despite the odds are what make the journey worthwhile. So embrace the struggle, trust the process, and remember that every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. You are capable of more than you can imagine, and the journey you're on is leading you to become the person you were meant to be. Do it alone if you must, and do it even when it's hard, because that's how greatness is built.